Good morning. Once again, welcome back to the second episode, right? So I'm doing this back to back. First video was morning thoughts. Skip that one if that's not your thing. It's all right. I talk to people who actually are more laid back, who do a lot of thinking and whatnot. So anyway, so that's done. So let's focus on this episode. So again, for the morning, I went for morning walk. This was my scent of the morning. Bit cooler day, cooler morning, but not so much breeze. It was a bit sunny, already clear day out. So it lasted very long time. This stuff, Azaro, I love this house and I love this fragrance. Azaro's Visit, very unique. Opening top note is like Gucci Rush, and the dry down is not bad at all. Very, very unique scent, all right? So if you really like buying fragrances and you don't want to break your bank but you want a good performer, look into Azaro's house. All right. So now today's topic is going to be a bit different. Some of you will hate me like, bro, how many times you gonna talk about this fragrance over and over again? This aspect of this fragrance, I got few questions. Many people haven't got this in their collection yet, and they ask me from different part of the world. Few guys, they ask me, inbox me, and they ask like, brother, this fragrance, Bleu De Chanel from Chanel, is it worth buying? Simple question, all right? And as well as they also ask me, bro, La Nuit Alone, Dolce & Gabbana the One, are these worthy of buying? So I am here to answer your question, all right? So clear your confusion, because you guys know I keep my shit real here, and I'm not gonna tell you something, hype something that you're gonna be, falling for like a pitfall, and you're gonna regret it. Like, oh, this salesman sold me out, right? Yeah, I really always want to work in such a way you actually feel that your bro is just like your next bro. He has something, and he's you honestly giving you his journey and experience from his frank opinion. That's what I've been trying to do, and some of you, then you guys notice it, you guys know. So when you give me the comments like, your reviews are honest, that's what makes me more happy, because that's my intention. All right. So yes, so I'm not going to talk about the other two because it might get long, but let's say I've done a review, like comparison between this and this before, right? So you guys know, just very quickly, Savage and Dior, this one is a performer. Price wise, they're very close. 100 ml of this is almost nearby to this. Maybe this is a bit more expensive, Dior Savage. But Savage is a performer, you guys all know that. For Bangladesh, winter, summer, all year round, this is one of the most versatile and good performer fragrance. So no worry about this. So the worry comes when it comes to Bleu De Chanel. I reviewed this, I put this in so many numerous lists. So people who are tempted to buy, who watch my reviews, and also other reviews as well, definitely. So they know, like, Bleu De Chanel, why is it so hyped? Why is it so loved? Those who haven't. This review, by the way, for people who don't own Bleu De Chanel. All right. So if you're watching and you are thinking like, this is just same old, you can skip it, no problem. I'm talking to people who are interested in this and want to get it. Beginners, new collectors, or people simply who don't own it. This fragrance, Chanel, I'll tell you good things about it and bad things about it. I don't have the notes, and I'll finish it very quickly. Good things about Bleu De Chanel. First thing is the presentation. Okay, you get the magnetic top, very beautiful CC, the Coco Chanel. The Bleu De Chanel, the bottle is timeless classic. I said this before, this bottle would be in people's collection 10, 15, 30 years from now. Because look at this bottle. There's nothing, this is minimalist, it's opaque but not entirely. You can see the juice level, all right? When you put it against the light, you can see the juice level. Looks sexy as hell, big dark. It exactly smells like what it looks like, all right? The EDP one, it says Udi Perform or something, the box a little different, but this is EDT, all right? So both of them more or less kind of very close. Back, nothing much. That's what I love about it, bottom here, 100 ml. That's the first thing, presentation wise. You get even the box, if you put them in the collection, it looks very premium and posh, right? First thing. Second thing is about this, the smell. This is the strongest point of Bleu De Chanel. No women, if your thing is to impress women, I'm telling you, for guys, younger guys, no women hate the scent of this. They love it. You give them, like, if you sit with them and you let them smell it on the first impression, let's say I'll do this, all right? Oh shit. Okay, luckily didn't drop it. Okay, so when they sniff this at first, they can never ever hate it. Maybe 1 to 2% of the women or people who actually like something adventurous, like for example people who love this, they would be a little bit adventurous, all right, I would imagine, because not everyone may find it very alluring, but it has that, mysterious feel, like what is this about? You're not going to get that from Bleu De Chanel. Okay, I'm going to come to that, all right? But opening, the grapefruit, there's opening of grapefruit, that's the prominent note. Very juicy, authentic, sparkling, and very lovable. They made the top note to be the most gorgeous top note ever. If you like, excuse me, if you like 1 million top note, if you like La Nuit de l'Homme, if you like the one, definitely this one, just for top note, it's mind blowing. But the smell of this, of the top note, doesn't last that long. The EDP, yes, the EDP one lasts a little bit longer than this. Maybe if this one goes for half an hour or 15 minutes, that one goes for at least about 45 minutes to 1 hour, give or take, in our condition. So for summer countries like ours, heat, all right, here are the bad things. First thing is, this is bloody expensive. No matter what you say, if you think this is cheap and you buy niche and everything, okay, niche people, stay away, because you guys have the bucks. Most of the average Joes in the world, 80%, 85%, they will find this expensive, all right? And this is very close to many niche bottles price, all right? So give or take, if you buy retail, you have to pay $100 easily for 100 ml. So bloody expensive, first. Second thing is, this product, the top note doesn't last. That's what I said just a while ago. It comes, the dry down comes into more spicy, incensey. It goes to a different direction. It's not exactly your crowd pleaser or all the way pleasant like Sauvage. Sauvage is very pleasant. It's very uniform sort of a scent. Nothing mind blowing, but nothing mind digging. All right, like digging anything, like you're gonna be like, oh shit. Sauvage is, it's a sort of like a scent you really don't have to worry about. You can just simply, if you don't find anything, gone, good to go. This stuff, however, you may not like it every day. In the heat, the incense comes off very strong. So what makes me believe this is not entirely a summer scent. All right. So the opening is gorgeous, but the dry down is the one that stays with you, which may not be everybody's cup of tea. That becomes love it or hate it fragrance. See, I'm not gonna get it yet, because half an hour I'm gonna get very pleasant scent. So for the heat, the incense doesn't really work very nicely in the heat. Aqua Amara, that one has incense, but somewhat the orange makes up for it. But this one, it's better if the weather is a little cooler. That's where it lasts. All right. The heat, the second bad thing is, this one doesn't last. Doesn't last at all. No matter how many applications you do, no matter how many times you spread it, or where you spread it, or whatever your skin's like, whatever country you are from. Okay, maybe in a good country, like weather conditions so awesome, like there's no heat at all, then maybe it will last like 5, 6, 7 hours. In our conditions, if you're in a hot country looking for a summer freshie, better go with Chanel Allure Homme Sport line. All right, Allure Homme Sport, Eau Extreme, if you're looking for performance. But that's where I'll tell you one other thing. Okay, this fragrance is the performance versus the smell issue. All right, when you are looking for a performer, you shouldn't look into this. This is not your performer. This is not your workhorse whatsoever. It, I think, reformulated or something happened. It doesn't last as much like before. So I don't get very good performance out of it. I wouldn't dare to wear this in Bangladesh and go out without a decant. All right, you need to carry a decant of this. So if you're paying so much and you're thinking you're not getting a performance out of it, don't bother buying it. All right, right up, go for Sauvage. Simple as that. Not as gorgeous smell as this in Sauvage, but this one gets noticed. This one projects, and the price is more or less the same, so the performance is there. But smell wise, I prefer this. All right, it's a bit more manly and a bit more mature. So buy this only if you are a fan of Chanel, if you're a collector of Chanel, and if you love the smell of this. Absolutely, for the beautiful smell this one has. The smell, it's you cannot be bothered if you like good fragrances and you don't mind, like Gucci Puram 2 doesn't perform, but if you like the T note, go for it. It's expensive, but go for it, because you love that note and you like to be a collector. This is a collector's item now, like it or not. So my suggestion is, should you buy fragrances like La Nuit de l'Homme, the one, Bleu De Chanel, because you have seen so many reviews? Hell yes, and hell no. Depending on what you are looking for. All right, if you want sure thing, you want everything in one bottle, buy crowd pleasers, but don't expect unique, so much transformation, beautiful artistic magician, like thing that you get from Dior Homme Intense, right? Nah, you're not gonna get that. You cannot get everything in a bottle. So you have to set your priority right. So if your priority is the smell, Chanel, image, The bottle itself, very beautiful looking bottle. I love the bottle of this. I must tell you, this looks awesome. Kick-ass in your collection. Magnetic top, you can easily pick it up. Very, very nice bottle. That, and then if you sheerly just like don't mind reapplying, and you don't mind, you know, putting your money in somewhere that you're not going to regret if that doesn't perform. So that's basically it. So in country like us, in conclusion, if you're looking in the super high hot heat, don't go for Bleu De Chanel. Simple. If you're living in a different part of the world, don't buy this if the heat is extreme. This one doesn't love the heat. This one dies very fast in the heat. Go for Chanel Allure Sport or Extreme or the Cologne. All work great. Not this one. This one's great for indoor where the air conditioning is on and you're going to be in the car, not much heat going. Buy Bleu De Chanel. Would I buy this? Would I recommend this? Definitely. Why not? The smell is one of the best smells ever in the designer game. This is one of the most iconic ones in the designer's game. So it's a must buy and it's not a must buy. So it depends on you. So you pick, all right? If you're wondering what's the best solution in the middle, the best solution in the middle is find a friend who owns this bottle, EDT or EDP, all right? 1 hour difference here and there for the performance. Or get a sample or buy a decant. Try it on your skin. Some people actually tried on the skin and they decided, they knew for sure, oh, this is how that is, all right? Apply on your skin. If you used up 5 or 10 ml of this, you'll know by the end of that 10 ml or 5 ml if you want it or not. That is my suggestion. So you do have different multiple possible solutions to decide if you want fragrance like this, Dolce & Gabbana the one, or La Nuit de l'Homme. They all smell fantastic. You cannot beat the smell, all right? So if this works with you or not, if you're lucky, one other thing, if you're lucky, this might work with you. If you have maybe miraculous skin or something, you know, something happens, might get good performance. I don't know. From my experience, I didn't get, all right? So this is not a performance beast. This is a smell beast. This is a beauty and beast at the same time in terms of the smell, not beast mode in performance on me, all right? So thank you very much guys for watching. So I hope it answers all your questions regarding Bleu De Chanel, and I will probably keep wearing this a lot, but you know, on the special days. This one is one of my special scents. I really treasured this. If you ask my personal opinion, I'll give this 10 out of 10 for perfection of the smell. You cannot beat the smell of it. Beautiful smell. All right, so yeah. And did I forget something? Yeah, damn me, of course I'll forget. If you love the smell of this Bleu De Chanel and you don't want to pay the price and you want a little bit less, you can compromise on the quality, get Armaf Tag Him for men. That one is very sort of like 70-75% on the dry down. It smells like Bleu De Chanel on the dry down, all right, but nowhere near the quality of this. But if you like the taste of it a little bit, you spend about what, $25 or so for instead of $100. You can try that. Armaf Tag Him, all right? I tried it on my skin. Yes, it has vibes of Bleu De Chanel, about 70-75%. So yeah, so I guess I covered all the threads, all right, all the questions. So guys, take care. I'll talk to you soon, and stay well. Keep smelling flies, smelling good. Think that smelling fly is someone else's tagline. Keep smelling good. Inspire others to try fragrances and make the world a better place. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.